my channel. If you don't already know me, I'm Shan. I've got Emmy over there who's 1 year old, and that's Ben just making his cup of tea at the moment. And oh, sorry, a Weetabix. And the toast's ready. We just wanted to do a day in the life today of our day in lockdown. So we're about, what are we, 7 weeks in now?
Yeah.
7 weeks in now. And Emmy's coughing with her water. And yesterday it was VE day. We did actually think about vlogging yesterday, but kind of forgot when it got to it. But we do have a few clips. So we had a tea party on our estate yesterday. So all down our road, everyone came out with their tables and chairs out the front of their house. Everyone was sat either in their front garden or in their driveway. And we ended up taking out a little speaker and we did a little music quiz. So we played some music and basically the neighbours straight across from us just guessed every single one. Because he was like really good at it, wasn't he? Surprisingly so.
Rick
the neighbour. We learned our neighbours' names yesterday, which is exciting. We already knew some of them. Some of them yeah, some of them you just kind of forget because you don't see them. But this is the first time we'd actually got out and like spoken to them in like ever, I guess. Yeah.
We spoke to them.
Well, yeah, but spoken to them like properly.
Spoken to them.
Oh dear, Emmy. She needs a toast. She's choking on the water. So we did that, and we we chalked some flags on the floor. We put some balloons out. Everybody had all their flags out everywhere. So it was really nice, and it was a lovely, really sunny day. So for Emmy, we just put out her tuff tray and her sink, and then she had her tea outside because it was 4 till 6. So she had some pasta, sat outside in her high chair, and just amused everybody. So she's just started walking in the last sort of 2 weeks, I think. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like the 19th of April, wasn't it, when she started walking? In fact, like that's 3 weeks now.
Yeah, but she's only just mastered it, really.
Yeah, it's only just got the hang of it properly. So she was like running up and down the street, and I was chasing her. Well, not running quite yet, falling up and down the street. And so I ended up chasing her up and down, and Ben ran the music quiz. And it was a really nice day. So I'll put in some clips of that yesterday. But today, we are just kind of staying at home. So it's Saturday today. I think we might pop round to the shop and buy some bread. Is that a plan?
Yeah,
might go and get some bread and something for lunch because we don't have any leftovers from last night. We usually try to make leftovers, but we don't have any. And we'll go out for our normal walk. It's not quite so sunny today. It's a bit cloudy out there. Ooh, that's bright. There we go. There, it's a bit cloudy out there today. Yesterday we ended up sat in the garden as well in the morning, but I don't think we're going to do today. But we can go out for a walk. I think it's supposed to be up for like 20 degrees. And here's Emmy having her jam on toast. You haven't got your bib on, have you? Uh-oh.
I don't need him, I'm a good girl.
Yeah, likely story. Mr. Jam? Are you hungry? Yes. Go on then, eat it up.
Whoop.
What else can you do, Emmy? Oh, not when you're eating, I suppose. We'll leave you alone while you're eating. So, we'll pop back in later. Ta-da! So after breakfast, we're just having a little banana muffin. Ta-da! Well done. Ta-da! So we made these yesterday instead of banana bread, and they're actually really nice. We made them and whipped up the ta-da! The butter and sugar and eggs. For a bit longer. Yeah, we could do a recipe for them sometime. But they're really nice. They're a bit lighter than a banana bread. And they're really nice. So we're going to have them as a snack. And Emmy's having one too. Oh, it's a pudding, not a snack.
Tree.
Pardon?
It's a tree.
It's a treat.
A tree.
Oh, a tree. Emmy was saying more. Oh. We've been doing signing classes recently and there's more. Emmy, you hungry? What's hungry? We're not playing anymore. Whoa! What happened? Uh-oh. Where did it go? All right. Oh, where did your grapes go?
Yeah.
You finished them? Do you want some more? Yes? Hang on. There you go. Yum, yum, yum.
Come on, Drew.
Are we going to the shops after this?
Yeah, you might as well get
I'll get her dressed then. Finish your grapes off. I hear the sausages screaming, Emmy. Can you hear them? Sausages. Sausages are cooking for lunch, aren't they? What's that? Sausage? That's not sausage. Emmy, is it cold? It is. Oh, look, cold. We're gonna wash your hands. Yes. It's Emmy's favourite thing in the world. Where's Daddy? Off you go. Let's go and find Daddy. He's gone upstairs. Come on. This way. Come on. Whoopsie. Come on, where's Daddy? Oh, there's one of our balloons from yesterday. What's it doing? Whoopsie. Boom. Oh, careful. Come on then, let's go find Daddy. He's upstairs. Do you want to bring it with us? Come on then, let's go. And pass the chalk. Leave that there. Pass Daddy's keys that he always leaves lying around. Leave those, come on. Do you want the balloon? They're coming with us, are they? Come on then, up you go. We'll go and get dressed and we can go out to the shops. This little shorty's a bit big on her. It's actually, this is supposed to be, well, it's in European size and 74 to 80, which I think is 6 to 9 months, but it's absolutely huge on her, like down to her ankles. Go on, keep going. Keep going. Emmy. Pika. Boo!
Baba.
Baba. Yay! You made it! Right, where are your clothes? Go and find your clothes. Do you want the balloon? Oh. Come on then, let's go find your clothes. Should we get dressed? Come here. Come here. What have you found? Hat! Put on your hat. Sort out those tights at the front. Woo! Oh, yeah, that's how you wear it. Go show Daddy. Belle, puss, puss, puss. There's our chalk from yesterday, it's still here. We're off to the shop.
Do you want anything, Belle?
Belle, what do you need? Biscuits and lots of them, she says. Come on then. Emmy, what's this? You can have a bacon, what's it called? A cheese straw? Cheese straw? Cheese? Oh, it's a good one as well, that one.
They're warm.
Eat it up then. Yum, 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 yum. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. It's really warm now, isn't it? So we've picked up our bread. Ooh, it's above my head. We've picked up our bread and we're just walking back home. So we've taken the route back through the park this time. So actually we're going to go out twice today. We don't go out twice every day. We're going out, we've been out for our bread this morning. So we tried to go to the baker's, Thomas the Baker's. I did a little... I don't know, I think I was going to do thumbs up and I did that instead.
You do this.
I don't know, I went like that. So we've been to get our bread and we try to go once a week for that, and then every afternoon we go out for a walk after Emmy's afternoon nap. But yeah, we're going for 2 walks today and I'm out of breath going uphill slightly. So holding the camera out makes your arm ache. We've got a new camera, G7X Mark III, because everyone uses it, and we were using a Canon M10 before and the focus just was like constantly going in and out and in and out, and it was just a bit useless really, wasn't it, for that. Even though it was a nice camera, it was just not very good for filming. So we've got the G7X now and I think we're liking it so far, so we're getting a little stick to hold it on. Hope we can do some more daily vlogs then. Mum. So this is actually on the other side of this woods is where we used to live. We used to live in a rented house on the other side of here. Look, there's birds hide up there. Did you ever notice that?
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Hi. Oh look, there's a little baby in it. Oh, it's gone off. Never noticed that there before.
Come out, yeah.
Now we're back in from the shops and walking home through the park and the woods and everything. So Emmy and I have come out into the garden. I've taken off her cardigan and her tights. Taken off her cardigan and her tights, and she's got her hat on now and some sun cream because it's suddenly got out lovely and sunny, and we're going to do some gardening. So it looks like we made a bit of a mess, doesn't it, really? But this garden was kind of chaos. So when we moved in, I mean, we've been here 5 years now. The garden hasn't really been a priority. We've been working on the house instead. Like we did the kitchen this year, we've done bathrooms and things. And we did a veg patch. We've been having a veg patch for a couple of years now. We've done tomatoes and things. But, excuse me, noisy. But the last people that lived here before us were a bit like chaotic with the garden. There were lots of trees and it's not a very big garden, but there's all sorts of random trees and we don't know what half of them are anyway, or we didn't know what half of them was. We pulled up a couple, like there's a monkey puzzle tree that was just in a random corner and pulled that up when we moved in. A couple of other ones, they were only small at the time. We didn't want them growing big and making the garden all in shade. We had like 2 of these massive honeysuckle plant things, and then there was this little tree at the bottom that was just completely shaded by all of these, and these are just turning into monsters. So what we've done is we've pulled up or chopped off most of that and we're going to pull that out. We're also working, what I'm doing here is trying to get out this little bit. We've got an oregano and marjoram here, I'm not sure which one's which, but this oregano-y marjoram-y thing was completely buried underneath this giant honeysuckle plus random tree. So we're trying to move the oregano. So we didn't actually know it was alive under here still. We planted this ages ago and when we didn't realise that there was a giant tree going to overtake it. Yeah, he's doing a better job than I am. So now we're going to try and move that into a pot and just see what happens, because it's got to be better than it being underneath a big tree. But if it doesn't survive, it doesn't really matter because we didn't know it was there anyway. So, you know, and we've done the same with some mint that was underneath there as well. Emmy's just wandering around having fun. Oh no! Thank you. Thank you. I worked on this side of the garden the other day. So again, we had a random tree here, which we're going to pull up. Some lavender that we planted, which you can see I've pulled out all that middle bit because that was just completely dead under us. We pulled all that up. There's a bit of heather there. Got an empty space. Then we've got this tree, another tree. So we've chopped the top of that tree off. Then we had a I don't know how you say it, clematis here, which had died. So that one's been chopped. We've got a rose underneath there randomly, another bit of lavender. Then this whole section at the back here, when we moved in, another clematis there. Hi, Ems. This whole section was completely buried underneath sage, and it came out to about sort of there. It was this giant bush and all this was dead underneath it. So we pulled that up as soon as we moved in. You extracted a cat from there. So we pulled that up when we moved in just because it was a monster bush of sage. And we've put our herbs into some pots here. There's the mint that we just pulled up. Then that rose was from last year when Emmy was born. My friend gave it to us, Fran, that one was, I believe. So I was in the middle of saying about the rose, which was only like sort of that big, but somebody fell over and bumped her nose. She hit her nose on the edge of the raised bed, so yeah. So then we've got our greenhouse, which has got nothing at the moment, but our tomatoes will be going in there soon. We've got a little plant in here that we're not entirely sure what it is. You want to look at the birds? Oh, birds, a bit rusty. Birds, yeah. So this is normally our veg plot, and this year we just haven't had a chance to sort it because we were going to go to the garden centre right when lockdown happened.
What is it?
So we've got some spinach growing and one pea shoot, and that's it. And then Ben's just told me he planted a celeriac that my grandma gave us, which was going rotten, and that little shoot down there, next to the grass and all the things, is the celeriac. He just put it in randomly because he thought, I wonder what will happen if I plant that there. And it's growing. Then we've moved the oregano over here. There's our lemon tree that's dying. We had that inside and it just kind of looks like this. So we'll see what happens. Then another monster plant and a sad baby. Right, so in our front window we've got a tomato plant which looks a bit wilted this morning actually, but the sun is so bright in here. It seems to do this overnight and then in the morning we water it and it comes back again later on. So that's what we've got there. Then we've got our own little tomato plants over here growing and they're doing really well in the sunny window. And then we've got some more peas, but they haven't appeared yet, so I'm not sure what's going on with those. So we'll see what happens. Then finally out the front, this is what the front of our house looks like. And we just don't know what to do with it. I want to get rid of these bushes because they just like, just so nothingness. And we have to trim them every year and it's really annoying. So we've got these. And they go all down the front there. I'd like to pull them up and put some grass there. Ben keeps saying who's going to cut it and I'm like, you? But anyway, and then we've got some gravel here and I feel like we could swap that for something nicer here. Whoopsie!
So Emmy's playing with a paddling pool.
Oh, butter chicken! Ooh.
And once you've done all that, then it's got a tripod as well. So
Green cell, aubergines with spring onions and
put it on the
sesame rice.
tripod.
Is it filming still?
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Roasting tin around the world.
That was it look like, Sean?
Fourth one. Ooh, pretty good. Yeah. This is our new, what is it? Manfrotto Pixie.
A mini pixie.
Mini Pixie. Like you're a mini Pixie! Bit happy now, she's had some lunch and it's nearly nap time. Shh. But that sounds really good. Korean style aubergines with spring onions and sesame rice. Ow! Ooh, Indian rice pudding. Citrus spiked lamb tagine with apricots and aubergine. Ooh, Persian herb frittata. You would like that, wouldn't you?
Sounds nice. You like frittata though?
No, but you do. Well, I do. Just not so fussed. Oh, have you found a wire? That's good. So Thai spicy meatballs, lamb mince. Ooh, tuna.
Amelia.
Oh, we've got the flies down there.
Oh yeah.
See all those flies then?
I don't know if it comes out on camera, but there's loads and loads of flies down there. I don't think it does. Yeah.
Boing, boing, boing. It's a bit windy. We should get one of those things.
We need a muff. Shall I just film you?
So we've come out for afternoon walk. We've had lunch. Emmy's had a nap. We did some yoga, as you probably saw. And what else did we do? We just had a sit after that. So we had a bit of a sit down.
Finished tidying up the garden.
Finished tidying up the garden. And yeah, we've come out for a walk. So we've come just out of town. The weekend just walked in from our house. So we've come to this bridle way that goes up and it connects up to another village. But the top, we haven't gone that far before. We're going to try it and see how it goes today. We've got Emmy in.
Well, there's a proper hole there though. We're not sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to, what was it, a 54% chance of rain at 4 o'clock and it's 25 to 4. So, we're going to see what happens. But if we get wet, we get wet. We'll just put the camera in your pocket. Emmy, what noise does Daddy make? Yeah. It's 4 o'clock and it's not raining. But I'm out of breath. We had to go a different way because we ended up getting to the top of the lane that leads onto the path of the bridle way, and there were horses in the field, and Ben doesn't like horses, so we weren't allowed to go in that field. Well, both the ways we could go had horses, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we've come a different way and we're just heading up. Basically it's a road, but it's a road. Not basically it's a road, it is a road, isn't it? But the amount of cars we've seen on this is like, I mean, how many times have we done this walk recently?
Oh, quite a few.
10 times?
Yeah.
And we've maybe seen 3 cars. I bet a car's going to come now.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, we've basically seen maybe 3 cars in it the whole time. We've spent like...
It's quite a skill, is this, walking together. Like...
Yeah, you got to learn
You look
some
really
skills.
short, don't you?
I'm not that small. It's because you're in the middle of the road. That's higher.
Oh, is it now?
There we go, see?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
tall now. What about Emmy? She looks really short.
Yeah, well, she is short.
Anyway, so we've never really seen any cars in this, so it's basically like, well, the thing is, it's a road that goes from nowhere to nowhere, so there's never anyone on it anyway, is there? Like, even when it's not locked down. So you can just kind of walk up it and it's all good.
There it is. It's a
There's
road.
the road. It's uphill though.
Well, there is quite a good view up here though. You can see the
Mammoth
golf
Hill.
balls at Mammoth Hill on a clear day.
It's like Epcot. They
It's
do
like
kind of look
Epcot.
like Epcot, to be fair. Oh, back of her head. Na, 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 na. So what have we got to do when we get back?
We're gonna make tea.
What's Emmy having for tea actually?
I've told you 3 times today. Haven't I?
Oh, fried rice. And we're having fried rice but with sweet and sour chickeny
Corn.
chickeny. Emmy's having hers with chicken and sausage.
We might vlog it, but it might be a total disaster. But I don't think it will.
Well, we can show it. If it's a disaster, it makes it even more fun. He starts talking now, doesn't he?
So this is where you should be able to see Mammoth Hill, but it's a bit Bit hazy today, but it's over there somewhere.
And then there was that weird patch over there that was like glowing.
Yeah.
I don't know whereabouts it was. So there's the windmills over there. Can you see the windmills?
I don't know if you can see it on the screen.
No, you probably can't. There's the windmills over there, then there's, you can see like the sun rays, or is that right? No, that's rain, I think, isn't it? And then Menwood Hill's somewhere underneath there.
Yeah.
And then there's that weird, like, there was a glowing patch somewhere over there. We couldn't figure out what it was.
Well, seed rape's nearly gone, look.
Yeah, when we started this lockdown, we were saying, oh, that's nice, we'll be able to walk and see the old sea rape, and now it's going. That's how long the lockdown's gone on for, which is fun. And we walked up there the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
We walked all the way across to another village over that way. And it was really pretty, that. I think we should do that walk. Maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to be cold tomorrow.
You can take her.
Yeah, great. Thanks. She's chewing the strap, isn't she? Emmy, what are you doing? Should we put a hat on her? It's not sunny though, is it now?
Alright, we're going to head home now, I think.
Yeah. Just debating over whether to put the paddling pool when we get back. I think we should, but we won't put any water in. We can put the balls in. But he says we shouldn't because. Why do you say? Because.
Well, there's nowhere to put it. We just worked really hard getting the house tidy.
It's only this big, like that big. That's like not even very big. That go in the garden room.
Yeah, but we're trying to sit in there and have like nice times.
Yeah, nice time.
Yeah, nice times. We're living our best life in that room.
But we can blow it down.
Yeah, well then where are you going to put it? Because once it's up, it'll take up twice as much space.
No, because
Yeah.
then you blow it down.
Yeah, but they go back down to the size of the word, do they?
It's not that big. There's a chest in a blanket box and going that I dropped on my toe the other day.
Well, you should be more careful,
I
shouldn't
did
you?
drop my toe. I fell downstairs on my toe while I was carrying it.
So we watched these vloggers called the Lodge Guys, Lee and Nick, and just up here is like a lodge park. It's not as nice as the one they live at.
But we want to buy a lodge.
Sean really wants to buy a lodge there, but it's about a mile from our house, maybe 2. And I told her it's a silly idea, but she insists it's a good idea.
No, I think we should sell our house and buy a lodge here, and then we can buy a house, like a smaller house, which is the base house, over near where our parents live. And then we can just go there when, like, you're not allowed to be on the lodge park, because that's what happens. You're not allowed to be there permanently, like, all throughout the year. So we can just go live near them the rest of the time, and whenever we feel like it. And this can then be like our holiday home. Oh, it's got a lovely pond.
It has got it's got a lovely gate and everything.
A lovely gate.
Yeah, it's like quite nice, isn't it, though?
Well, I was thinking, like, oh, nice outlook over a pond. It's like you don't look out your window and go, oh, what a nice gate.
Oh, I think I would.
Yeah, no,
There's the pond, look.
There's the pond. Come on then. Come on then. What's this? What's this? Yay! Fun new toy from bath time. What's it do? It opens and it closes. Can you put the lid back on? Watch. Look. There you go. Uh-oh, lid came off. Can you put it back on? Whoops. Is it on? Shake it. Shake it, shake it. Uh-oh. Dad. So what happened to the rain, Emmy? Look, it's all sunny now. Where's the rain? We could have walked much further, couldn't we? We're just going to play in the garden for a little bit now before tea time, aren't we? Num num. Might as well make the most of the sunshine to play in the garden. It's supposed to be chilly tomorrow. Apparently this is a really fun toy. Keeping occupied for ages. you. Emmy's tea time! So Emmy is having some chicken and sausage, fried rice with loads of veg. It's got peas and carrots and cabbage. Is that all the veg? And garlic and ginger and 5 spice and all the good things in the world. So we're just cooling it down
Sausage,
for a bit here.
did you say sausage?
On a bit of sausage, can't remember if I said that. We're just cooling it down. It's on a massive plate here. She's not going to eat all that. Well, she might do, who knows. I don't know if anyone's seen this girl eat before, but... Want some peas? There you go. So we're going to talk to the grandparents while Emmy eats her tea. This is what we do every day as part of our routine. So we'll probably set up a little time lapse of Emmy eating her tea here for you. And then it's a little bit of playtime and then bath time. Come here. Oh, bring your stick. You go, hold your stick. Show Daddy your stick.
What have you got? Wow. Woof.
Come here.
Where are you going?
Oh, she's going back inside now. Oh, she just loves the stones.
Where's the stick, Emmy? Your waistline.
That was boring again. No, that's heavy. Emmy, don't come when she's doing that, it's boring. I mean, you can, but... No.
Emmy, come here. Come here. What's this?
Where's your ball? Woo! Yeah. Whoopsie. Where you take it? Take it to Daddy? Thank you. She's got a leaf hanging down from her bottom. Thank you. Oops. Emmy, what's the cow say? Emmy? Emmy? Bedtime. Is it bedtime? No. Do 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 do. Run away from the mummy monster! And mummy's coming to get you! Mummy's coming to get you! Mummy's coming to get you! Go on then, go find Daddy.
Oh, Biglet.
Ooh. It's bath time. Where's the bath? Bath! Bath! Whoopsie! And I'll put Daddy's keys in the bath. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh, is it bath time? Splash, splash, splash. Emmy, look at me. Where's baby shark? No. Where's the duck? You want to get in? Yeah? You say quack quack? Please? You want to go in the bath? Then splash splash? Alright, we've got to wait for it to fill up. Should we go and change your nappy? Come on then, let's go do nappy. Come on. We've just put Emmy down for bed. Get that back out, I wanted to show it.
Oh, sorry.
So we've just put Emmy down to bed and we're making our tea and we're having some corn crispy nuggets in sweet and sour. So we haven't done this before, we've done the sweet and sour
Yeah, but I
pork
can't just
thing.
interject. If you're going to get these, you need to make sure they're the crispy ones. Because if it's not the crispy ones, they're not as good. Carry on.
So that's what we're having too. We're making a sweet and sour sauce and putting it over top of these nuggets. We did it with pork meatballs for this sweet and sour sauce and it was really nice. Then we're doing some like
We've got
fried
some spring
rice
rolls
bits
as
with
well,
it.
and some fried rice.
Of course we've got spring rolls.
We're not in the prawn crackers that got locked down. Hashtag lockdown.
And then this is all
What
the
does
bits.
Tim
Is this all
say?
going into the...
What does Tim say? That's lockdown, baby.
I don't know.
Is that what he says?
I don't know.
I think he does.
So this is everything that's going into the rice. So we're going to make this and we are going to sit down and watch
The YouTube?
the YouTube. And are we going to watch Death in Paradise?
I haven't thought so.
Death in Paradise. We've gone back to series 3 and
got
just
Flying
we're on
Nest
to series 4 now. So this is the book I'm reading at the moment. It's Sorceress by Celia Rees or Rees. This is the sequel to Witch Child, and these are actually children's books. I think it says it was shortlisted for the 2002 Whitbread Children's Book Award. And I actually got these books from a book fair at school when I was like, I guess,
Do you know who Whitbread
10
are?
or 11. What?
The Whitbread group, do you know who they are?
No?
The Whitbread group on Costa Coffee and the premiere.
Oh, cool. Well, it's like somewhere else does a book prize, don't they? I can't remember who it is. Anyway, making this sauce. Yeah, I got these books from a book fair when I was like 10 or 11. And do you remember like book fairs were like the most exciting thing in this most exciting thing in the entire like school year, at least for me they were. But I think
like
for my friends as well. My friends were really excited too. You go and get posters and things if not books.
I think it was just weird. I was like,
So anyway, this was like the book of the year at this one, Witch Child, and I have had them on my shelves for a while because they were like one of my favourite books when I was little, and I thought, oh, that'll be fun to read again. So that's what I'm doing. I'm reading them again, and it's really good. So I recommend doing that.
Asda? When did you go to Asda?
So that's our evening. Verdict?
Well, as the great Dara Contaldo would say, I am good at cooking.
That was really good. That's our leftovers. That's our lunch and tea tomorrow then, I guess.
So these,
The corn nuggets.
they're really
They're
good.
they are like, honestly, you tricked me into thinking they were chicken one time, didn't you?
You can't tell.
He gave me them once and didn't tell me, but he was like, oh, these are good supermarket chicken nuggets. And I was like, yeah, they're pretty good. And then we finished eating, he was looking at me all like, do your face.
Smug.
Do the face. That's not it. Anyways, doing that face because they were not chicken, they were corn. Oh, look at our ceiling. Let's get that done. Okay. Let's say goodbye.
Okay, bye everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like button below, comment, share, and all that good stuff. Bye.
All that jazz. And we'll see you another time. Bye!